Hi, so today I'll be going ahead with a quick review about my Upwork profile, using which I have earned a total of $1,000 while completing a 16 jobs and maintaining an overall success rate of 100%. So, a little bit about what kind of services I provide in Upwork. I am a freelance data analyst where I provide my services in Excel, SQL, Power BI, and Google Sheets along with Tableau as well. Now, in case of Excel and Google Sheets, the services I provide would be basic custom templates which a client may need for budget tracking or any other requirements which they have along with visualization. And for Power BI and Tableau, it's simple data visualization and dashboards. Now, for one of the most pivotal success, I would say for having a good Upwork profile is to have good portfolios. Like in my experience, at least, I have only 3 months of professional working experience along with 9 months of internship experience. Right, so along around a 1 year of experience, and since a lot of people nowadays don't consider internships as job working experience, you could say that yes, it can also be taken as 3 months of professional experience. But the reason why I was able to be successful at the way, not completely successful, but at least try, at least have a first step in success in Upwork would be having a good portfolio to showcase my clients as to what I could do, right? So some of the portfolio works which I have been displaying in my portfolio section, and I would be first of all going ahead with the works which I have not done for my clients, right? So one of those example would be the HR dashboard. It's a simple data set which was from the IBM employee attrition data set, if I remember it right. From there, I just simply made our dashboard showing the attrition based on department along with other criterias to showcase as to what I am able to do. This was done in Excel, so whenever I applied for any Excel related jobs, I would definitely share this with my clients so that they can also see as to what I can do for them. Next, in case of Power BI, there is my one for bank loan analysis. Again, this is not a complex data set, it's a data set which is commonly available, right? And in this as well, I whenever I apply for any Power BI related jobs, I would be sharing this with my clients. And then moving on to some of the works which I've done for my clients, such as Gantt charts, right, which I've done for two of my clients. In this, I specifically add in tasks to which they can track as to how they are performing, whether it's delayed, complete, or in progress, right, along with the customizations which they might need in this. Then moving on to a Tableau project which I had done for my client, where I made a basic dashboard for them so that they could track certain matrices for a study which they were doing. Now, in case of Tableau, I would definitely say that having, if you have a Tableau portfolio, it's definitely much more easier to share since you can just simply link up the Tableau public link in this case, right? So the client would be having a direct view as to how the dashboard will be interacting. Now, if you have something like a Power BI Pro or something, it's definitely easier that you can simply just link the Power BI dashboard file to the client in case you have the Power BI Pro. But that's definitely something which can be worked around if you have any other interesting ideas on how you could share your portfolios, right? Now, moving on to one of the particular strategy which I did go ahead with while applying, right? That's something which I'll definitely be sharing as well. But one of the most pivotal things in case of Upwork and other freelance platforms is to have good reviews, right? So that's definitely important. You would need to be, after you complete a task, you must reach out to the client to ask for review. Oftentimes clients may be busy, right, and they won't be able to drop you a review on time, but you might be, less willing to close the contract as soon as possible unless you get the review. So that's one of my tips which I would definitely share. Now, moving on to what kind of jobs you should apply to. Like, if you are, for example, a data analyst like I am, and after filling out what all skill set you have and setting up your profile, Upwork directly will be sending you what kind of jobs you can apply to in best matches as well as in most recent. I usually go to most recent first, where I search what kind of jobs are available and then move on to search jobs, right? In most recent as well, or even in search jobs, there's one rule I definitely follow, which is to apply only to those jobs which have less than 5 criteria. Like in this case, the scraping one, though not exactly related to what kind of services I provide. Right. In this case, we can definitely see that it's in less than 5 criteria, though it's taking some time to load up. But overall, uh, having a less than 5 is one of the main reasons, is because oftentimes some clients might need to get their work done quick, right? So that in that case, if you just apply when it's less than 5, they might often just reach out to you instantly. Like you can literally see here that the client has checked last viewed 14 minutes ago, right? Though one of the main reasons why I won't apply to this job, although it does fix my uh, less than 5 criteria, is that the client has invited certain freelancers, right? In Upwork, a client can invite freelancers who they think is best fit for their project. So in that case, I don't apply to them, because as soon as one of these invitees respond to the client would be most likely be willing to go ahead with them. That's my personal belief, obviously. But I usually steer away from these jobs since connects are also costly, and it's best to try to save connects from work which definitely doesn't, work out the best if you think. In this case, whenever invites are available and you are a new freelancer. Now, as for the connects issue, a lot of people do feel overwhelmed about paying up for the connects and then applying. Yes, but that's one of the rules which Upwork and Freelancer does have. Though in case of Fiverr, it's much more of a waiting game as to when the client will connect you. But in case of Upwork and Freelancer, at least you get to connect to the clients directly. Yes, in some one of the main things which I would definitely like to share is that you won't be making instant profit in like right away. There would be, you would need to underbid quite for at least 5 to 10 projects to get good reviews, and once you have them under belt, you can, yes, then try to aim for profit. But I would say for the first few clients, you should have the mindset of at least trying to break even, so that you won't be making at least a loss, and you can at least buy additional connects to apply for additional jobs. Overall, this would be about my Upwork profile, and I'll be also extending my services in LinkedIn. So you can definitely contact me via LinkedIn as well if you would be requiring my services. And feel free to drop any questions which you have down below. Thank you.